Success stories often celebrate the individual who made it big, the one who stood on stage with applause echoing through the hall. But behind many of those shining stars stands someone who never sought the spotlight, someone whose quiet sacrifices built the foundation for that success. This is the story of Meera, a mother whose love, resilience, and unshakable determination carved a path for her son, Aryan, to rise above their circumstances. It's not just a story of a mother and son, it's a universal message about unseen sacrifices, unwavering belief, and the power of love. Meera lived in a small village in Uttar Pradesh, India. Her husband, Rajiv, passed away when Aryan was just 5 years old. Left alone with a child and barely any savings, Meera had two options: surrender to her fate or fight every day for her son's future. She chose the latter. Meera had studied until the 10th grade, and though she had limited qualifications, she was fiercely intelligent and hard-working. She took up work in nearby farms, cleaned homes, and even stitched clothes at night under a dim kerosene lamp. Life was harsh. There were days when she didn't eat properly just so Aryan could have a full meal. Aryan, even as a child, saw the pain in his mother's eyes and the hope she placed in him. He never complained about worn-out shoes or missing picnics at school. He knew his mother's dream, for him to become someone who could stand on his own and make her proud. Aryan excelled in school. Teachers praised his curiosity and dedication. But when he reached 10th grade, financial troubles began to escalate. School fees, books, uniforms, it was all too much. One day, Aryan came home and told his mother he was thinking of dropping out. Meera, who had spent countless nights praying for her son's future, broke down. Through tears, she told him, "If you stop now, everything I endured will be for nothing. Let me worry about the money. You worry about your books." That night, Meera made a bold decision. She took a loan from a local money lender, fully aware of the high interest rates and the risk involved. But for her, Aryan's education was worth any price. To repay the loan, Meera started working double shifts. She would clean homes in the morning, farm in the afternoon, and stitch clothes at night. Her hands became calloused, her back ached constantly, but she never complained. Meanwhile, Aryan kept his end of the bargain. He topped his school exams and won a district-level scholarship for engineering entrance coaching. He studied under streetlights when electricity failed and walked kilometers to the library to save money on bus fare. Sometimes, when Meera found Aryan asleep on his books, she would quietly cover him with a blanket and smile through her exhaustion. "Just a little more," she whispered to herself. "He's going to make it." Aryan's hard work paid off. He cracked the entrance exam and got into a top engineering college in Delhi. But the joy was short-lived. The fees were beyond anything they had ever imagined. Meera sold her wedding jewelry, the last memory she had of Rajiv, and borrowed more money. When a relative criticized her, saying, "You're gambling your life for a boy who might forget you," Meera simply replied, "Even if he forgets me, I will never forget why I gave him wings." Aryan knew the sacrifices his mother was making. He took part-time jobs, tutored juniors, and lived in the most frugal manner possible. Every phone call home was filled with love and gratitude. He had one mission: to succeed for her. 4 years later, Aryan graduated with honors and landed a job at a multinational company. His starting salary was more than what Meera had earned in her entire life. The first thing he did with his paycheck was repay all the loans. The second, he built a new home in their village and brought his mother there. During the housewarming, when asked to give a speech, Aryan said, "If you see anything good in me today, it's because of the woman sitting there, my mother. She didn't just give birth to me, she built me." Meera didn't say much. She just held his hand and smiled. Meera's story is not unique, but it is powerful. It represents the thousands of mothers who sacrifice silently, believing in their children, even when the world doesn't. Her life teaches us that real heroes don't wear capes, they wear torn saris, wake up at 4 a.m., and never ask for credit. The message is simple. Never underestimate the power of a mother's love and sacrifice. And if you're lucky enough to have someone believe in you, like Meera believed in Aryan, don't waste that gift. Success is not just about reaching the top. It's about remembering who lifted you when you couldn't stand. This story isn't just to inspire children to honor their parents. It's a call to recognize the silent warriors around us, appreciate them, respect them, and most importantly, make their sacrifices count.